Hello, my friends. This is Max Steingart, and I want to welcome you to our Sunday night live training. We've kind of changed some things around, and we were originally planning on talking about how the top earners are using live chat to bring customers and business builders into their business. But last week, some things have changed, and the one thing that you can count on me to do, especially all of my old friends here that keep checking in with me to see what's going on, is I got to tell you this. I mean, I'm changing my schedule. We're in the process of basically redoing our bootcamp website. The bottom line is LinkedIn is now better than Facebook to build your business. And it's going to get better. It's going to get better. And you're going to love it. These changes that we've been talking about have been taking place all year. Facebook is making some great changes. Some of them we like, a lot of them we don't. Same thing with LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a totally new desktop redesign. Microsoft bought them last year, and the changes are coming fast and furious. And to tell you the truth, the social networking world is changing every day. In the last 30 days, Facebook and LinkedIn have made major changes. But in the last 2 weeks, LinkedIn has made a game-changing change that will make LinkedIn your social network of choice, starting right away. Every day, fortunes are being made by entrepreneurs just like you. Either you keep up or you fall behind. Now, you're about to discover the fast and easy way to build your business, and you can do it in less than an hour a day. And all of the features that you've come to love about Facebook, the speed, the ease and access to people, you got it on LinkedIn too. For the last month and a half, we've been talking about how top earners use live chat to recruit leaders and customers on Facebook and LinkedIn. And why do you want to use it? Because you can get an immediate response from a prospect. You have access to over 2 billion people between Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And now you have direct, easy access. You send somebody a message, they write back right away. This right here is the game changer. And some of you, when you've logged into your LinkedIn account, saw it. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see it. We've been waiting to confirm that everybody, whether you're a paid subscriber of LinkedIn or not, everybody's going to get this new chat feature. Now, what does this mean? What it means is when you send someone a message on LinkedIn, keep in mind that LinkedIn has had a live chat feature since September of 2015, okay? And they've been working on it, and they've been making it better. Bottom line is, you write to somebody, they write back. You write to somebody, they write back. With a mobile app, people see it right away. What LinkedIn has just done is they've modified the chat feature so that now, when you send someone a message, you're going to see that they read it, and you're also going to see when they type back. This is huge. So, for example, here on my LinkedIn page, down at the bottom right, you got a little tab that says messaging. And when you open it up, you have the opportunity to see who's there, and you can literally send messages to people. This is huge. Now, fast is quickly becoming the new normal. And we're talking about immediate. Now, you're about to see what everyone is calling the next evolution of social media lead generation for network marketing professionals. This is going to revolutionize how you cost effectively generate quality leads, because leads are free. So for those of you that are spending money on AdWords and pay-per-click, and you're going through all kinds of motions to generate traffic, to drive traffic to your capture pages and the websites that you've set up to prospect and recruit, you don't have to do it anymore. Leads are free. You can connect with ideal prospects, build personal relationships with people instantly, and successfully build a global business and a profitable home-based business using Facebook, LinkedIn. But LinkedIn, when you understand some of these changes, is going to be your social network of choice. What I'm about to show you is going to blow you away. So if you want a lead generation methodology which works on every social network, Tom wants to know, is the live chat private? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. You want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that's affordable, and you can't beat free. That's fun and easy, that is global, that really works, and I got to throw in fast, this is it. Now, over the last 10 years, because of the internet, network marketing has gone through a radical transformation, and not necessarily in a good way either. Nowadays, everyone's got a system. Lead capture pages, autoresponders, contact managers, online presentations. But for most people, it's not working. What used to work in building a network marketing business no longer does. So you're all facing three challenges. Number one, how can I cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in the home business opportunity? Two, how can I quickly connect with them through social media? And three, how can I build a relationship with them so they get involved with my network marketing business? Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing and affiliate marketing will tell you they owe their success to social networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. But LinkedIn has made some changes that are going to make it the social network of choice. They have teams of people enrolling their best new customers and reps in less than an hour a day today, and the new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business. And LinkedIn, with the changes that they've made, going to be the social network of choice. But you see, no one's really willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. So I'm going to show you how they're doing it. I'm going to show you how you can do it too. I want you to think mobile, because LinkedIn has a mobile app just like Facebook. I want you to think texting, because texting is the way you message and communicate and talk to your prospects. And I want you to think big, because you can build your business anywhere in the world that your company does business. Anywhere. I'm going to show you exactly, step by step, how to instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. Now, Facebook has 1.86 billion people, and 93% of them are mobile. Well, Facebook, 467 million professionals, and 58% of them are mobile, and this number is going to grow very, very quickly. And you got Twitter with 310 million active users, 80% of them are mobile. But LinkedIn, after you filter down and find the people that you absolutely want to talk to, LinkedIn is going to be your social network of choice. Today, millions of people are making money on these sites, and so can you. To be successful, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need or want what you're selling and talk to them. You can create an avalanche of new business on these social networks with your phone right now. Have people lined up to talk to you about your business at will, on demand. And remember this, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. And what we're sharing with you duplicates. You can bring somebody into your business on LinkedIn on Monday. And by Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. And by Friday, that second level of people, they're bringing in their friends. Now, when your new recruits experience immediate success, they get excited, and they're going to stay in your business. So let's touch lightly on some of these changes that are taking place. Now, LinkedIn, like I said, all of the profiles on LinkedIn are being given features that are going to make it easier. Now, there are a lot of social networks out there. You got Facebook, you got YouTube, you got Instagram, you got Twitter. I mean, you got LinkedIn. I mean, there's no shortage of people and social networks. And people always ask me, Max, how come I don't talk about Pinterest? Or how come I don't talk about Instagram? Or how come I'm not talking about some of these other social networking sites that have a tremendous amount of people? How come I'm not talking about YouTube? If we look at popularity, all right, why do I focus on Facebook? Why do I focus on LinkedIn? Why do I focus on Twitter? And over the years, my criteria for delving into these social networks has been based on a couple of things. Number one, which social network gives me the most information about the other person, so that I can make a determination just by looking at their profile whether I wanted to talk to them or not. That's the first criteria. Second criteria is the ease of connecting or communicating with people in the social network. But the third one is really the icing on the cake, and unless the social network has this feature, it's interesting, it's nice, but I don't really devote a lot of time to it. And that third feature is the ability to search and connect in an organized fashion with people you don't know. Most of these social networks, they give you access to people that you know, people you're connected to. You have an opportunity to see what other people are doing on a random, haphazard basis. But to be able to do a search and find people that clearly would be interested in a business opportunity, that's what I look at. I'm going to give you a little bit of a history lesson. For those of you that are new, well, this will have a major impact. For those of you that have been following me for years, you already know this. Now, back in December of 2009, if you look at Facebook, you look at MySpace, and you look at LinkedIn. MySpace was killing it because MySpace had instant messaging. It was an external instant messaging feature. You had to download it, you had to put it on your computer, and you had to invite people to it. But they were head and shoulders above Facebook back in 2009. Actually, no, excuse me. I misread this. This is 2007. All right. Now, I wrote my book, my last hard copy book, in 2005. Make the internet your warm market. I didn't even mention, Facebook had 2 lines because Facebook didn't have a good searching feature. So in 2007, you had Facebook, you had MySpace, and you had LinkedIn. 2008, Facebook is growing. They're growing. And they're starting to catch up to MySpace. LinkedIn was growing slowly. But in 2009, Facebook added live chat. They added live chat. MySpace began to shrink. What they did was they figured out a way to make it internal. In other words, there was nothing to download, or everybody was connected to it. And literally, by 2010, 2011, MySpace was history. History. This is what happened when Facebook added the live chat feature in 2009. They shot up. They went from literally about 300 million users to 600 million users, and they kept going. They kept going. So the bottom line is, we could pull up all kinds of charts. I went in and I did a study to see. I wanted to break everything down by age group And see, Instagram, Pinterest, you don't have, even with Twitter, you have a marginal way of searching for people. You can do it, but nothing like you're going to find on Facebook. Nothing like you're going to find on LinkedIn. And that is the bottom line. So it doesn't matter what it looks like today. I'm telling you that in the next 2 years, LinkedIn is going to shoot up. Microsoft bought them for a reason. Live chatting is exactly like talking with someone. It can produce instant results and an immediate sale when you're connected with the right people and saying the right things. Rhonda Collier, 4 years ago, learned this. She went from $150K a year to $750K a year in 3 years. Today, she's a flat-out $1 million earner in her business. She met her 2 biggest business builders on Facebook. She's all over LinkedIn today. It was the chat function that exploded her business. It's the chat function behind the success of most of the top earners in your business. So let's take a look at this for a second. If you take Facebook's 1.86 billion people, delete the kids, delete the teenagers, delete the parents just keeping track of their kids, delete the reluctant socializers, the people that don't want to be connected to anybody that they don't know, delete the missing in action socializers. They created a page, they're not there anymore. Delete the bogus profiles. There's over 80 million bogus profiles on Facebook. Delete the people looking for dates, love, and soulmates. And you got roughly 850 million people that you could possibly want to talk to, and LinkedIn is going to grow to 600 million people in the next 2 years or sooner. So whether you're on it already and taking advantage of it, and if you're not on it already, now is the time to get on it. LinkedIn changes you're going to love. Notifications. Now, the thing about notifications is, let me open this up. Okay, the thing about notifications, which is kind of an interesting concept in the first place, you're connected to somebody. And now that you're connected, when they do things, you can see what they're doing. You can get messages. You can get notified. So you can determine which notifications you want to receive. Birthdays, work anniversaries, job changes, and more. So if I jump over to LinkedIn, okay, and I go over here to notifications. I'm going to minimize this for a minute. All right. They're going to tell you who has seen your whatever you posted. They're going to tell you who liked your post. These are all notifications. I just made a post an hour or so ago, or 2 hours ago. So this is recent activity. You post something on Facebook, people notice. Now, you could not only see the notifications of people who liked what you did, and you could write back to them, and they're going to get it immediately. But now, you can see who is celebrating their birthday. Now, you don't put your birthday on a resume for a job. You don't put your marital status on a resume where you're looking for a job. Birthdays and marital status were only added in the last 6 months. And so now, when someone has a birthday, you know. The birthday strategy that you're all familiar with in my Endless Release program now works on LinkedIn. Starting a new position or having an anniversary. These are all opportunities for you to start a conversation with somebody. Starting a new position, we created. You want to talk to somebody? I did this yesterday with a coaching client. We were creating their profile, and so what I did was I said, when you start a new job, when you start a new job, okay? These people are all starting new positions. So as soon as you indicate that you're a global internet entrepreneur, it's a new job, all of your friends, everybody that you're connected to on LinkedIn is going to get a notice. Hey, you started a new job. People are going to connect with you. They're going to congratulate you for having a new job. Or what you do is you go in and you change the start date on your profile, or you change the month that you started a new position, and you have an anniversary, and people are going to write to you like crazy. Same thing with birthdays. You're going to see who followed you, just like Facebook. LinkedIn has added over 38 Facebook features that you could reach out and you can talk to anybody. It doesn't matter what you post. Conversation is what it's all about. Look at all the people who are having a work anniversary. Steve Middleton changed the date on his profile, and he had over 100 people that sent congratulations. It's 100 opportunities that he had to talk to someone. So you go over here to notifications, and you have all kinds of opportunities to react and respond, to see the people who've seen what you're doing, see the people who have reacted to what you're doing. And this is one feature. They've done something else, and this is when somebody joins becomes connected to you. Over here under my network, you're going to see the people who are sending you friend requests, connection requests, okay? Now, in the past, we used to tell you, well, go ahead and accept them, and then what you do, accept them, and then go over to your contacts, and they're listed in sequence of latest activity. So in the past, we would say, okay, let's accept Catherine. Okay, now we're connected. We go over here to see all of our connections. And Catherine's right here. So we could message her. And this still works. However, you go back over here to messaging. See that one up there? Now go ahead. Go. Now see this? This is just red. Now go ahead. I'm gonna refresh. Okay. And now here, it hasn't come up yet for some reason, but it's going to end up here. So we don't have to. We can come. You can go right here. Once you accept somebody as a friend, you come over here, and you're going to see that you're connected. Hasn't come up, so now you can just go one place. One place. You see here, she's now a connection. You accept somebody, you see their connection. The other day, I added these people as a connection. You come over here, and now what you can do, and she wrote to me. Now, if I want to write back to her, I type in here. Oops. Now, Fred is one of the top earners in Zija. How long have you been with Zija? You pop that over there. You send it. Okay? Now, it's on her phone. When she gets it, when she reads it, her little picture is going to pop up here. Everything that I told, and when she types back, I'm going to demonstrate it really quick, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over and I'm going to pull up Steve. Remember, in order of action, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to send a message. Whoops. And we'll send it to Steve. You start typing, and everything is right here. Now, why did they do this, okay? Up here, the messaging feature, the live chat was working up there. You write to somebody, they write back. You write to somebody, they write back. But when you were here, if you move from page to page, from area to area, this went away, which is the reason why in boot camp we explain that you open up 2 pages. You keep one page open to your message, and the other one you do all your searches with. You don't have to do that anymore. Now, we come over here, you type in the name of the person you're trying to reach. Okay, so here's Steve Middleton. Everything that you type here is going to be saved up here. Now, I'm going to type in hello. And in the other search engine, I'm in Steve's account, okay? So I'm going to come back over here to mine, and I'm going to send it. All right, went right there. Let's come back over to the other one. You see down here, Steve opens it up. Okay, notice here we read it. All right, now for you to see it, if I start typing here, hello back, I'm typing it, I haven't sent it yet. And actually, to demonstrate this, here's what I have to do. I'm going to take this, I'm going to move it over here, okay? So now keep your, I'm going to send this. And you can see over here, I got it back. So I want you to see this. Now watch what happens. Okay? So you're getting a live demonstration of how this works. You can see what people are doing. It's going to increase engagement. It's going to increase your ability to communicate with professionals at a level you will not find on any other social network. Now, notifications, the photos. They're now making it easy for you to crop and enhance your picture. Trending storylines. You can designate on your news feeds who the things that you want to see. So when we come back over here, from your home page, these posts over here, You can decide. You can customize these, but here, this is what I wanted to show you. Click on New Posts. You could go in and you can set it up so that you can decide which, in your settings area, you can set up and decide which posts you want to see. That's used. They're also adding back searching fields. They're adding back search tools to help you more easily find the information you need, including saved searches, searches by first name, last name, company, and school. They're coming back. They're planning to bring back some features that they heard from subscribers that were missed. This probably has me more excited. I pulled this off of the internet. And they're going to continue to add new tools to help everyone make the most of what LinkedIn has to offer. Top versus recent in the newsfeed, giving you more choice over the way you see content and stay informed with the ability to toggle back and forth between top and recent. Expandable photos, you're going to be able to more easily view details of a member's profile, including information on past and present positions, groups joined, recommendations. They're going to make it easier for you to publish and add more insight into who sees, shares, and comments on your article so you can understand if you're engaging the right people. And so don't panic about the Facebook and LinkedIn changes that are coming up. I got you covered. Everything that you need about Facebook, we covered in the current boot camp. We have one more session. Everything you need to know about the new LinkedIn, we really covered a huge part of it in our last boot camp, but boy, we are going to jump into it in the next boot camp. The next boot camp is going to be all about LinkedIn. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn users are chatting with each other every day. From their desktops, laptops, iPads, iPhones, smartphones, and Twitter users are tweeting with each other. But chatting is exactly like talking, and it's got benefits. It's easier, it's more convenient, it's totally stress-free, and it's so much fun, it can actually become addicting to talk to people this way. So all of the things that you've come to love about Facebook, you're about to experience on LinkedIn. So you can connect with someone you know or with complete strangers within minutes of logging into an account and start talking to them. And if you don't have a page on either site and you're beginning from scratch, you can begin connecting with perfect prospects within minutes of creating a profile page, and you can start talking to anyone. My formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company. 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people you know, the friends of your friends, the people you want to know, communicate with them, and qualify them by a method of asking questions, and close the people who clearly are interested in what you have to offer. Now, it's the communication part that is going to keep you on LinkedIn more and more. And when I say keep you on LinkedIn, it's on your phone. Step 1, create or modify your page. Step 2, connect with people. The people that you know, the friends of your friends, the strangers you want to know. And it's the communication part that is going to keep you on LinkedIn more, because LinkedIn's live chat is just as fast as Facebook. Talk to people at your convenience, identify perfect prospects, qualify them by questions. For those of you that are new, we're going to teach you a method of selling known as the Socratic method of selling. It's selling by asking questions. Qualify them, discover their needs, identify their problems. Step 4, close them. Talk to 5 to 10 people a day. Use your company tools to present your business. Make a sale every day. But you take your business to the next level when you help your new recruits duplicate the process, and they can do it within days. Now, after they've answered your first question and you know what they do, simply follow the additional questions provided in our social networking scripts book to qualify them as a customer, serious business builder, or referral source. My formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects and talking with them about your business at will. And now Facebook and LinkedIn, they're 2 peas in a pot. Best part about this is it's not technical. It's not complicated. All you need is a free, simple profile page to be connecting with perfect prospects for your business in seconds and begin conversations. Now, to succeed in your business, you've got to talk to people. The top earners in your business will tell you. You want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. Now, you can easily do that in less than an hour. And if you want to be wildly successful, you must talk to 10 people about your business every day. You can do that in an hour or possibly 2. With mobile applications, you can be talking with perfect prospects where you are, where they are, and whenever you want. Now, I'm going to give you some real good examples. Texting or chatting is the fastest way to talk to more people, increase sales, and eliminate rejection. And with so many choices of people to talk to, there are no excuses why you can't text or chat with perfect prospects every day. When you consider that Facebook has really decimated and messed up the searching feature, it's easier to find people on LinkedIn than it is to find on Facebook. And when you apply simple attraction marketing principles to your online activity, you can be making sales immediately. Now, there's a lot of great information available to you out there that can produce results for you on social networks over time. What I'm going to show you is faster, easier to do. It produces immediate results. If you follow the formula, it will fill your sales funnel with eager prospects who are ready to buy from you right now. Andrea makes a post, hears from somebody on Facebook, and within an hour and 15 minutes, signs them up in the business. Now, you're all heading down the same road. This exact activity is taking place on LinkedIn today. Last year in August, I had the pleasure of meeting Suzanne Snowsill. Suzanne was in our boot camp in December of 2015. And she went through boot camp, and this woman has been in 6 or 7 network marketing companies. She has spent thousands of dollars. She's gone through every training out there today she's been through. And like a lot of people, no success. Spent a lot of money. She went through boot camp, but she realized, Max, I didn't realize it was this easy. And it can be easy. If you're not having the success you're looking for, there's 3 reasons. Either people don't like your profile, you're talking to the wrong people, you're saying the wrong things. After 3 sessions, in 60 days, she became the number 2 recruiter in her company. 11 months later, she was a 6-figure income earner. And I had the pleasure of meeting her last August. When I heard she was coming to this country, the company flew her in from the UK, and I went up to meet her. And when the owner of the company heard that I was coming up, he invited me to speak, and we did a training on Friday, we did a training on Saturday. And the interesting thing was that the number 1 earner and the number 3 earner in the company had all been through my boot camps 4 years ago. Terry Lofton recruited 7 people in 4 days. He makes a post, has 12 conversations, brings in 3 new people. It's all about conversation. Now, the same conversations that he's having on Facebook are taking place on LinkedIn as well. Make a post, talk to people, follow a few simple scripts, make the sale. While he was in a webinar, someone that he knows liked something he posted, and he messaged him and made a sale. Makes a post. Now, these actions and activities are working on LinkedIn as well. He makes a post, gets several responses, signs up 3 people. Marissa, in our December boot camp, ends up with 13 new recruits in 10 days. I'm not showing you this because I'm trying to impress you. For those of you that are new, I'm showing you these because I want to impress upon you what you can be doing. Better than that, what members of your team can be doing. And for those of you that have given up on your warm market, Clarence is dazzling his warm market. Because now for the first time, his friends who never thought he could be successful are watching it happen. There is always time to chat. Sonny was in our February boot camp, and by the 3rd session, he had four signups, okay? 4 business builders. 2 of them were business builders. and says, Max, I don't have any more time. I can barely put in 10 hours a week. I says, find the time. Steal it from someplace. Well, he found the time. He ends up now with 4 business builders. Now, his upline is telling him the only way you can build a business is home parties. Invite them to your home. Invite them to lunch that we do once a week. He wanted to do it virtually. He wanted to do it around the country. He sent me this. Last Saturday, I had a home party in Vegas for a new builder in my business. I'm in Minnesota. We did the entire home party online. They had 10 people attend, and all 8 are now in my business. 7 want to be business builders. In literally less than 3 weeks, he's got 30 people in his business, all excited about building their business on Facebook. They're going to go wild on LinkedIn. Live chat produces immediate results. You make a post, people react, people respond, you can talk to them. So it's not about how many people like what you're doing. It's about how many people you talk to. And now with Facebook and LinkedIn, well, LinkedIn specifically with the live chat feature, it's huge. You can talk to people on demand who want to know more about what you do. And on LinkedIn, you've got eager professionals. Now, there are 5 reasons people create a profile on Facebook. They're looking for date, friendship, networking, relationships, on sales. On LinkedIn, get rid of the dates. Ladies, you're not going to hear from those lonely men. Fellas, you're not going to hear from the young women who want you to be their friend. You eliminate a lot of the nonsense on LinkedIn. It's easy to identify the people who want to talk to and their online agenda by the details they provide about themselves and their daily activity. So on LinkedIn, get rid of the dates. You could scroll down a list of chiropractors, and this is something you can't do on Facebook. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to do a search. I want to talk to a nurse. All right? So I'm going to type in nurse. And I'm going to minimize this. You can't do this on Facebook. Go over here, click on people. You got 2.2 million nurses on LinkedIn. Hey, you want to talk to a network marketer in a company? You want to see how many people on LinkedIn are in Amway? You got 63,000 Amway reps. You want to see how many of them are in the United States? Just click on that. 20,000. You want to see how many of them are in India? Have a great story for you. I was working with a person, a couple of top Amway people in India had bolted to another company. So I was about to start a coaching session or series with a leader, and says, listen, Max, I want to put off our coaching session until I get back because I'm going to India. And I says, I really think we should have this conversation or one session before you go. No. So she goes to India. She comes back. And I said, well, how'd the trip go? She said, well, I met some interesting people. I've got a lot of potential. And I said, well, and when I showed her this, she wanted to die. There's 7,136 Amway reps in India. You can scroll down. Now, the thing, of course, is you don't know any of these people. You don't have their email address. So how are you supposed to be able to reach out to folks like this? Well, the truth is you can. You can. You can connect with people on the second level. It's the third level that they don't let you do it. Well, guess what? All you have to do is open up their actual profile page. Get to the profile page, and you can make the connection. Right here, you can make the connection. You can see what people are doing. You can see the people who have filled out their pages. There is no shortage of opportunities for you to find people. How about people in sales? So you have 2.2 million salespeople in India. Oh, how about the UK? In India or in the UK, you got 5 million. Pull out India, 2.6. And add to this live chat. You can't do this on Facebook. You can't do this on Facebook. You can do it by country. You can do it by city. You know, show me all of the people in sales. In London. So you got 548,000 salespeople. Scroll down that list. You could pick out the people that would be interested in your business. You could pick out the people that are clearly in a network marketing company. You could pick out people who would buy your products, become a customer. You could pick out and identify the unhappy network marketers as easily as you could reach into that bowl of candy and pull out a green, a blue, a red, or a purple M&M. And the affiliate and internet marketers, man, they're easy to connect with too. Facebook and LinkedIn are big bowls of candy. They're virtual gold mines of prospects that you could reach into anytime from any place. But LinkedIn is now going to go through a major, major metamorphosis as a result of this live chat. And I want to tell you something. 2 years from now, I'm going to say, I told you. I told you. You know, when LinkedIn added their live chat feature, or before, well, first let me back up. When LinkedIn went public, everybody expected them to add the live chat feature, and they didn't do it. And I told everybody, if LinkedIn ever adds the live chat feature, buy stock. Well, they added the live chat feature in September of 2015, and I got all kinds of emails. Max, should we buy stock? They just added live chat. And I said, no, not yet, because we have to see how well received it's going to be by the LinkedIn population. And a lot of people were against it. A lot of people. The headhunters, the recruiters, they didn't like it. Well, they finished up the year 2015. Their stock was down. People were unhappy with their earnings. And I said, give it some time, because people are just now starting to get used to it. In fact, I really didn't take the live chat feature serious until maybe 30 days later, when my good friend George Ruiz called me up, and George says, Max, have you seen the new live chat feature? And I said, well, I have, but I really haven't played with it all that much. He said, well, you need to, because it's just like Facebook. So I started doing it with my coaching clients, and I called them back up and said, I can't believe it. It's wonderful. So last year in January, I told everybody, stay tuned. I'll let you know. And by March, I called my stockbroker and I said, look, how does Merrill Lynch feel about LinkedIn? They were bullish. So in March, I basically let it out there, buy stock in LinkedIn. If you play the market, buy stock in LinkedIn. We bought a lot of stock in June. Now, I expected this, as the number of people in LinkedIn grew, I expected the value of the stock to go up. I never expected, I'll tell you, it was out of the blue. I never expected Microsoft to come in and buy LinkedIn. The stock went up, I think it was 50 or 60% in one day. I made a killing. A lot of people made killings. In fact, my stockbroker called me up and says, what? Where'd you get this information? What did you know? Now, connecting with the right people is as easy as picking green M&Ms from a bowl of candy. But throughout this process, remember, treat other people on Facebook and LinkedIn like you'd like to be treated. Today, the people you want to talk to fall into one of three categories on LinkedIn. The people you're connected to and you actually know, the people you're connected to but you don't know at all, and everybody else. So there are people you want to talk to in each group, and there are people you want to avoid in each group. And the sooner you learn how to tell the difference, the better. but you're dealing with a higher caliber of prospect. Now, Steve brings somebody into his business, and the first week she brings in 12. The live chat feature that has worked so well for Steve is working on LinkedIn today. The key to success in your business on any social network is to first realize that a certain percentage of the people on them are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to talk to you, buy your products, or get into business with you. So if you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling by the contents of their profile, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. It is easier to find the people that you're looking for. So instead of wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your products, there are simple ways to find them and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy your products before they're contacted by your competitors and they buy from them. It's easier to connect with people in your warm market on LinkedIn, and it's easier to connect with the strangers you want to know when their profile says they're a perfect prospect for your business. So here, customers, business builders, based on what you see. You could identify perfect prospects, make the connection. So it's going to be a numbers game. And LinkedIn has better information, better searches. When you first begin prospecting, you got to qualify your prospects to find the ones who are open to listening and responding to whatever it is you're selling. You select your own prospects. You can do it faster and easier on LinkedIn. Qualify them in live chat, close the sale, and then the whole process duplicates. Law of numbers works in your favor because you know in advance that someone needs and wants what you're selling. Once you're connected, it only takes a few questions to move someone through the qualifying process. And when you ask the right questions, you will make more sales faster. Now, many of the prospecting and recruiting strategies I invented with the strategy years ago, with the formula, are still being successfully used today. When I wrote this book, there were only 2 lines about Facebook because they did not have a search feature. They did not have live chat. Well, today, they've got it. And your social network is your digital warm market. And live chatting with other people on any social network, including LinkedIn, is not only the fastest way to sell something, it's the easiest. But having access to all these people means nothing if you're not talking to the right people. So remember, when you're trying to make a sale, when you're talking to people, you're not trying to make a sale. You're trying to determine if there's an opportunity to make a sale. Now, Facebook added earlier this year their live chat. They switched everything out, and this has grown exponentially. This is called a clue. The live chat, the ability to easily communicate with people. It's all over the internet. It makes it convenient. It's on your phone. And now LinkedIn's got it. And they're going to do the same thing. 2 simple ways you can immediately begin talking to someone. You can aid someone that responds to something you post, engage them with a like, a share, a comment, or live chat. Or you can respond to someone else's post, engage them with a like, a share, a comment, and private message them with live chat. Facebook is letting messages to and from strangers, they're now being delivered. So in the live chat feature on Facebook, you can see people are writing to you that you don't know. You can see how active they are. You've got all kinds of ways to customize and modify it. You can look at their profile right there. Understand that LinkedIn is studying everything that Facebook is doing, and they're incorporating it into what they're doing. And you can see the people who are actually online right then that you could connect with. And everything that they're doing. Everybody's being pushed for mobility. Well, LinkedIn, that messaging feature there is now down at the bottom. You can like, you can comment, you can share things. You could designate what post you want to see. And again, you've got the live chat feature. You could add a picture, you could add a file. So if you know what you're looking for, it's easier to locate perfect prospects for your business on LinkedIn than it is on Facebook. Professionals, mortgage bankers, lawyers, sales reps, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, nurses, trainers, athletes. Realtors, business owners, fitness instructors, speakers, trainers, social media experts, entrepreneurs. The keyword search will put any of these people in your lap. It's almost like Aladdin's lamp. You know, you rub the lamp. Show me all of the fitness instructors. Show me all of the chiropractors. And it brings them right up on your screen. You can locate power prospects that fit the exact demographics of who you're looking for in any area you want to promote your business. You pick, you choose. You can do all of this on LinkedIn faster and easier than you can do on Facebook. And I have to tell you that I do believe that Facebook is going to react to this, and hopefully they're going to introduce, I'm hoping they're going to reintroduce graph search. The keyword search is going to be your favorite tool. Now, the searching features on Facebook are all jumbled right now, whereas on LinkedIn, they're working perfectly. This new keyword search, where you type in words, people are writing to me and say, Max, it's not working. Well, it's working for some people. They're messing up the sequence. If you do it wrong, this is what you get. Here, you know, people over 50 years old who like Jim Rohn. The words must be in proper sequence to get results. If they're not in proper sequence, that's what you get. LinkedIn's searching feature is now radically different. Microsoft has radically reduced many of LinkedIn's most popular searching features, but from what I am seeing, they're going to be bringing some of these back. We gave you a live demonstration. So there are all kinds of ways to search and find perfect prospects, and let me just tell you that when you do it right, the keyword search feature will. I should talk about this a little bit. I was getting ready to have a coaching session with Fred Holmes. Now, Fred, as I said earlier, was one of the top earners in Egypt. So before our session, I did a search. Women who like Tony Robbins and live in Chatsworth, California. Why Chatsworth? Because he was going to Chatsworth. And I got hundreds of women. And if I wanted to be their friend, I could just hit the add a friend button. The people that I was connected with came up first. Josephine Gross is married to Chris Gross. They published Network Marketing Times magazine. Well, then 30 minutes later, I log into Fred's account. I do the same search. And I'm getting totally different results. Why? Well, because he's different. The modules on his page, he's got different friends, different everything. So the keyword search works on Facebook to a degree, but it's sporadic. Men who like fitness, women who like fitness, women who like exercise, women who like Zumba fitness. So you literally pick out women who like golf, people like boating, people who live in Sydney, women who live in Sydney, Australia, single women, married women, people like nutrition, people like flying. Now, Frank reaches out to a yoga instructor, signs her up in the business. You got 848,000 yoga instructors are easier to find on LinkedIn. But you can find them on Facebook too. Yoga instructors who live in Dallas, yoga instructors who live in Minnesota, women over 50 who work as yoga instructors as long as you do it in the right sequence. Yoga instructors who like Tony Robbins. The keyword search is going to be your favorite feature, but you can't beat LinkedIn for the ability to connect with the best people, okay? And let me and when it gets to talking about people in the universities, your ability to search for people that went to college, your ability to search for millennials is easier, it's faster. Now for messages and notifications, Facebook and LinkedIn, they're almost identical. Change a date, add a new job anniversary, location, or birthday, you get notified. On Facebook, you can let your friends know what you've been up to by seeing your posts. On the left, your message center, you see who's online. On the right, when you're on your homepage, you can see your connections who are online. Same thing on LinkedIn now. We showed you live. Birthday, job anniversary, who's looked at your profile, who liked your post. There's no shortage of people for you to talk to, and you could post things, you could put pictures up there, engage someone right now. It's never been faster. It's never been easier, okay? I was talking to somebody earlier today about Adrian. Adrian literally jumped a whole rank, earned a huge bonus from her company. She did it all on LinkedIn, and she did it with strangers. Howard here became a 6-figure earner in his business back in 2010. 2010. He did it with LinkedIn. He did it with MySpace. Every time his company opened up a new country, he had some of the first prospects, some of the first recruits there. Mark, I spoke to Mark yesterday. He was blown away. I met Jan from LinkedIn. We had coffee. I signed her up as a business builder. It took 2 days from our initial meeting. Well, here's what's happening. 2 years ago, if I would send someone a message while I was logged into somebody's account in one of our coaching sessions, they would write back, about 80% of them would write back in a day or two. 20% of them would write back right away. Today, it's the opposite. Today, when I'm in someone's account and we send out a message, 85% of the people write back right away. All of that is coming to LinkedIn, okay? It's all coming to LinkedIn. Everything that you need to do, I've got thousands of examples of people that are doing it. They're having all kinds of great success, and all of the features that you have come to love about Facebook, they're all going over to LinkedIn. So it's not about how many friends you have. It's not about how many people like what you're doing. It's about how many people you're talking to. It's about the number of sales you're making. It's about duplication. It's about the growth of your business. It's about retention. It's about having a growing business. It's about results. It's about results, folks. And LinkedIn is going to make it, they are going to grow like crazy. If you're not on LinkedIn, you need to get over there as soon as you can. You need to set up a LinkedIn account, and you're going to love it. Okay, this is what's important. And LinkedIn is going to make it easier than Facebook. It's about results. And you will get better results on LinkedIn than you will ever see. Well, I shouldn't say you'll ever see. I mean, it's the same. LinkedIn, Facebook, we're not telling you to abandon Facebook. We're just telling you to devote some of your time on LinkedIn, and you'll probably spend more time over there than any place else. Now, our next boot camp, as I said, is going to be devoted to LinkedIn, and I hope to see you there.